Hey! What's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny? What's going on, people? Woo! What's good, people? Just a day. Another day. Another day we call Wednesday. Anybody being said, what's going on, people? Oh, it has been an overload day. As you see per video, I had went for a walk, you know, do the stress walk and stuff like that. Hope everybody's okay. Hope everybody's still among us, pushing down walls of determination. Anyway, I don't know if you know about this, but I want to talk about a story that happened to come across on Dr. Phil. I thought it was very interesting due to the fact that I have so many young guys be trying to get at me. You know, and I thought it was very interesting, but this is on a Dr. Phil show. It aired on February 24th. And it was about a teacher. Her name is Tanya. I'll just call her Tanya. This is the picture of Tanya right here. Okay, she was a teacher at King High School and this high school. Okay, and this is in Texas. Okay, she's charged with being a felon. Guess why? She slept with a 17-year-old guy. This guy right here, Tristan. Now, there is a 12-year age gap between them both, you know, and this is what happened. They've been going back and forth, texting back and forth to each other and stuff, you know, exchange numbers, and they've been texting back and forth for like a 3-week period. Now, what happened was at 2 a.m. in the morning, Tristan had texted her saying, you know, well, they were talking back and forth. She said, my back is hurting me. So Tristan said, well, you know, I get good back rubs. So she was like, oh, okay. Now, see, my thing is this. When you say, oh, okay, to somebody who texts you back and forth as a young person, you know what's up. Come on now. So the thing is, like, he was like, well, you know, I could come back, you know, come on over. But she thought, you know, he was a student and she's a teacher. Now, the thing is that she had breached her contract and she allowed him to go into her, you know, her house because legally she's not supposed to do that because she signed a contract, you know, in reference to, you know, you can't date the students and stuff. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, he decided he wanted to come over, you know, excuse me, at 2 o'clock in the morning, he came over to see her. She let him in, they went straight to the bedroom. Now, they went straight to the bedroom, and we already know what's going to go down. We go straight to the bedroom. There will be no back rubs. So, now this is the thing. He said, allegedly, he came from a party. He was with his friends, and his friend actually was waiting outside for him as he went over to the teacher's house. So, I'm assuming that the friend went to sleep while Tristan went inside the house, you know, to knock some boots. So, what happened was, while they was inside the house, they was having sex, and Tristan took a video of her and him having sex. He only like a, I think it was a 15-second video. Anyway, it was a 10-second video of them having sex. And he got a picture of her lower back. She had like an 8-inch tattoo on her lower back, so he kind of like showed that part. You know, and I don't know about the whole video, but allegedly that's the part that was saw. So, he went back, of course, the next day. He showed all his friends. I think it was 12 friends. He showed his friends, and after he showed his friends, of course, it went viral, and everybody found out, went to the administrator of the school, where she got called in. Of course, she was let go, and she was fired, and now she had to face a felony charge, you know, as far as being with the students. So now she's now a felon, a registered felon. So the mother got upset. I think it was within a year later, the mother got upset. And she went after her. She was like, you know, you're a sex predator. And this is the mother who said right here. Dr. Phil show. She was like, you're a sex predator. You went after my son. And, you know, you shouldn't be around any more students and stuff, because she had tried to get another job, you know, as a structure, you know, somewhere else. So the mother, Kim, went after, you know, her for having sex with her son. And mind you, he's 17 years old, which is considered an adult. So she got upset, Tanya. She said she's suing him. This is a picture of Tanya. She's in court. Okay, you see that. She's suing him because she's suing the mother for defamation of character, because she's trying to describe her as a sex predator, you know, basically somebody who goes after young kids and has sex with them, and, you know, horrible. You know, Tristan is a young guy, stuff. He's 17 years old, you know, and he said the whole thing. If he would have just kept his mouth closed, but he's a young guy, this is what they do. You know, and the thing about it, I thought it was very interesting because after they had sex and everything, she was like, well, Dr. Phil was like, you know, did he call you the next day? She's like, yeah. He was like, you know, thanks for last night. She was like, do you want to do it again? You know, it's a mess because now all that one night of fun ended up being all over the world, you know, as far as her being, having sex with a student. Now her whole, you know, defamation of character, her being put down as a sex predator. You know, Dr. Phil, he's like, you know, you're not a sex predator. She's like, I know, well, you know, all of this because the young guy opened up his mouth. And the reason why I said this video and stuff, though, it's sad, but it's real. I get a lot of young guys who hit on me and, you know, they want to mess around with me and, you know, I messed around with some, you know, mother has lived. I'm not going to front, you know, I'm messing with, but not in the teenager years. You know, I get them like, you know, you get them 20 and up. You know, and it's weird because they'll do anything, you know, to get with you. And I would, you know, my whole thing is I get the young ones, but not that young. That's really young, but 17, you know, I was, you know, was ID, but I get like 22, 24. And you may say, oh, that's not old. That's not young. But to me, you know, in the world we live in, you know, we get them very young. And to me, when they hit you up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you already know this is a booty call. When you are an adult, you already know what's going on. I want to ask you so bad, what's the youngest you ever went after? But I know some of you are not going to be honest because, you know, you're like, oh, well. But then maybe get it again. Maybe some of you may say, you know what, I have someone that was 22. You know, what's the youngest person you ever been with that was legal? I'm not talking about illegal because I know for some reason, you know, we get people who try to get the predator thing. I'm not, if you're into illegal messing with kids, that's on you. Please do not put that on my page. I do not want to hear about that. That's your story between you, God, and the judge and whatever. But I want to know, what's the youngest person you ever been with? The youngest age, you just leave the number there, you know, 22, 23. If you're not ashamed, like, well, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, the Lord, the teacher, you know, it's what it is. Mother has her needs. And she seemed like she wanted more. But anyway, it is what it is. And I know within my life of living that the younger guys are going after the older girls. And, you know, the guys been doing it for a long time. They go after the young girls. So why can't the girls, you know, your younger guys go after the older girls? Anyway, do you have a problem with that? You know, I believe we all need work within bounds and stuff. But, you know, they try to say now that most younger guys are looking for older girls. And the tradition has really changed, you know. So would you mess with a younger person? You know, that was 12 years. I've messed with people younger than me, of course, and I'm sure I will again. Then again. I can never say never, but anyway, I have to work on that because I kind of got that. My problem is that I start treating a young guy like a little kid, and he doesn't like that. You know, it's hard for me to, you know, when they're too young. It's hard for me not to treat them like a little baby. Here, I got you something to eat. Look at you, your little sandwich. Anyway, it is what it is. But what's the youngest age that you ever mess with a younger person? What's the youngest age? You know, it is what it is. I just want to see. If you be honest, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Anyway, I want to say thank you. And I want to say hello, my dogs. Meow. I want to say hello, my kings. Woof. I want to say hello, new people. Boom. I want to say hello, old people. Bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. What you do to you. I want you to do the best with it you can. And if nobody likes it, then fuck them.